What is up, everybody? Bringing you guys another week of LTM action. Today we're going to go up against Chef Who, and I'm really surprised they left their Garg at home. They brought all their other stall options. I'm surprised to see the Avlug over Garg. Other than that, they brought the same 5 that I thought they would bring. Not gonna lie, I really wish I'd rather fight Garg than Avlug. Just because, like, I brought, like, Covert Cloak and stuff like this to stop the, the Salt Cure. That being said, I really didn't have that much time to prepare for this round at all because I was at NAIC all week. This is actually an extension. I'm playing this like the day after I get back from NAIC. So it's going to be a really, really rough match. You can tell they're playing full stall. I think they're either like first or second in the whole group so far, but be sure to check out their channel linked in the description to see their, version of this. Their Terras are going to be Terra Bug Low Kicks and Terra Flying Avlug. Man, that Avlug is really going to give me some problems. I really hope they don't lead Sash Azelf. If you guys recall correctly, I recently did a team. This was actually the last week that I played, where I went with like the Final Gambit Straptor and then sent out the Blissey and went for Final Gambit again. I'm trying to bluff that this time and lead off with Straptor, go for the Final Gambit, and then send out Zoroark disguised as Blissey to make them pivot in the Decidueye or bring in a fresh Low Kicks and go for that big first impression play, and then I'll just counter it with like a counter Zoroark with Sash, or I'll just rip a Night Daze into them. So that's my idea. I'm hoping to see no Azelf. This is absolutely amazing. Love this for me. I do not care about foddering a Straptor to this. Like, it's fine. I know that thing has like a massive, massive HP boost, like HP pool, like, but I don't really care. Like, we Gambitito Birderino here, and what are you gonna do? Go to Decidueye? Like, I don't care, bro. Like, do your worst. That's great. We love that. We love that for us. That's freaking awesome. So what is the play here? Flip turn? Yeah, it ain't not happening today, bro. You're going to have to hard switch that one. So if I go into Zoroark right here and disguise it as Blissey, that's going to be something that only works once. If I come into here, though, I can just set up a Shell Smash, but then they're probably going to go into the Decidueye, and then, like, I can maybe set up a second one. I can also just come in here and go straight up into a Trailblaze. And that probably gets the KO. What would be the issue with that? I guess I'm showing Trailblaze. I think I might just come in here. Covert Cloak is still actually really good into like a lot of these mons. Just because like you can't burn me with Scald, right? I could Trailblaze here. I'm not really seeing an issue. I could sub here. I could bulk up. I'll take my speed boost here. Actually, I kind of want my bulk up. No, I'll Trailblaze. You're going to pivot it. I know what you're about. It's okay. It's okay. I forgive you. Yep. So Zoroark, let's see if Zoroark would have been a right play here. So I want to see what they go into. This works. I'm gaming out here. Woo! Oh, is that grass respect? Good thing I blew that early, right? Yo, one and done out here. That is a bulky boy. Bulky boy. Now, he's going to Toxic me, right? That's your plan. Rindo Berry busted. We got the Sub Club. If you guys remember, I didn't have Sub last time I fought against OG Albine. I actually lost a Toxic. This time, I'm Steel type, and I got it. Like, I got everything. I'm not going to waste my Steel type because I don't want to get, like, Earthquaked or Earth-Powered or something weird. But I'm not going to get Toxic stalled, and you're going to have to beat me some other way. I'm really actually happy to do that much damage to the Almamole. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just ripping that Final Gambit Bandit off was kind of nice. Yeah, and then, like, another good mon, I guess, like, now without Garg, like, we're probably... I'm trying to think what they do to really get rid of this mon. Sub, welcome to the Sub Club. What you working with here, homie? Stealth Rocks? Toxic. Nope. Nopers. Nope can do. Bulk up. We bulking. And like I said, I have the Covert Cloak too if they happen to do something weird and go for like, if Scald's like their only really way to break it. Yeah, so I don't think you can break me. I think you have like Rocks, Toxic, Recover. I wouldn't even be surprised if it's like Amnesia. The Lug. Is this, what is this item? Is this, like red card? Yeah, go nuts, Chuck. I'm getting kind of set. It's funny I'm doing all this stuff without ever setting Stealth Rocks, right? I think that's so funny. I wonder if they have, like, counter. Oh, Terra Flying. He cooking. Good looking, Avlug. I mean, if you don't got Roar, I will actually wall you. Terra Flying. All right, so that's probably going to force my Terra. I wonder if they have Terra Blast. Do I care, though? I don't actually care. Like, I don't. It's nothing anything to you. Maybe a Rocky Helmet or something? Yeah, we'll see. Be gaming out here, though. Look at this Switch 2 graphics, man. So good. Rocky Helmet. Okay, okay. Icicle Crash. Okay. No Terra Blast Flying, dude. Why not? I don't even lose a sub, bro. I'm just bulking. I think at +6, I will outvalue the Rocky Helmet. So I'll just go there. Just take a nice little trip down memory lane. Okay. Sturdy's broke. Avlog's a joke. Let's see what they got. If they got Terra Blast fine, I'll flip on my Terra, you know? Wish I had Morning Sun, but like I think that we actually can check this thing. I think that we can. At +6, we should be able to get like a lot of value. And at this point, like this is Terra down, so now low kicks can't do the super bug action. Not like your boy Slitherwing. As long as I'm restoring, I think, probably 10 to 15 more health than ideal. Okay. Rapid Spin. Sub dips. Do I care? Does this thing get toxic? Well, we gonna learn today. I'm gonna Google this. I don't know if you get toxic, bro. I don't want to have to use this. Don't make me do it. I don't think you get toxic. But like, everything gets toxic, bro. You don't get toxic. You don't get nothing, bro. You got like crunch. We bulking. What are you gonna do? Like, you gonna rapid spin me? You gonna freeze me? You blizzard me, bro? Like, Icicle Crash, that ain't it. I guess like I'm susceptible to a crit with this, which I'm not a fan of. Is it ever the right idea to sub back here? Let's see how much damage I start doing with Leech Life. We're at 190. It's not doing enough. I might get the out value, but like I'm leaving myself open to crits here. I'm getting how much HP? And he's hitting all these. Oh yeah, I'm losing too much health. At the same time, if I crit him, I'm in a great spot. Yeah, we get about 40. Man, this Mon was definitely not on the bingo card for what I thought they were gonna bring this week at all. This is the one Mon that I was like, oh, of course I get crit. Yo, gaming. Sheesh. Wow. Okay, that's probably just game. Icicle Crash checks everything. They know I want to send out Zoroark sooner than later. This guy can't work until that thing's gone. Yeah, it's fine. It sucks. Yeah, it's probably just game. Like I said, I had no time to prep for this week, so it's whatever. Of course, I get a little bit unlucky. I'd like to not get 6-stocked, but, you know, I've been waiting here for like 3 hours to play this game specifically, so... I don't think there's anything we can realistically do. I mean, the best play that I have would be to just Dazzle and hope they pivot in low kicks, which is like shit. They shouldn't. They just stay in and just chunk this thing, because this thing's a problem Pokemon for them. There's no way we win though. That's we were all in on Slitherwing. Oh well. So low kicks. Huh. Surprised they would do, like, they were in such a good spot. We gaming. I didn't get 6-stocked. You should have stayed with the Avlog. Like, you fought the Avlog and you bring in the low kicks and use pin. You know what I mean? I wonder what they were afraid of with Espeon, you know? Just Psychic? Like, there's no reason to... I mean, they can still pin this Espeon with, like, a million different things, but, like, I think they could have just full sent the Avlog there. I mean, now that Avlog's gone... Zoroark is going to be a little bit easier to use. I think we can just pivot into Blissey here. You're going to U-turn me, though. So if you're going to U-turn me and then go into what, like, Quag? I know it sounds weird. I think you just go Tort here, because it makes it so they can't go Quag. If you're just going to U-turn, you know? That's fair. I mean, you can set up rocks, like, I don't really care. Go nuts, bro. It's all you. Knockoff. Wow, what a gamer. Knockoff Azelf is definitely a choice that was made in this match. And it's weird that I have Bullet Seed and like Headlong Rush and all these things without loaded dice, but I don't really need it. I think I'm gonna smash though. You can go to Torterra, go nuts. I just need to get, like re-get my bearings with this game, and like I will fodder the Torterra into your little guy over there. That's fine. Knockoff, man, Blissey would have been a terrible pivot there. But Torterra should be able to soak something from this Azelf once it's like scarfed knockoff, and we'll be able to see that this turn if they just stand and go for another knockoff or something. Zen Headbutt trying to elf winch me. Nice. So they're gonna go into Decidueye, I'm guessing. Yeah, we're gonna find out. We're gonna learn today. I think if I get like a 3 or 4 hit on the Bullet Seed, I low-key want to Shell Smash again, bro. Oh, I want that so bad. We just BC this, though. Here we go. I think Decidueye might go down to Bullet Seed plus like a high roll Headlong Rush or a crit Headlong Rush. That's kind of where I'm thinking. Oh, that's fine. I can't do anything else about this. So it's like 1, 2, only 2, right? Gaming, dude. I'm so gaming today. Dang, have you ever seen anyone game as hard as your boy? Do it again. I just got a crit. Maybe like a 5 hit or something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, gaming. Oh my goodness. You know what? To be fair, I hit 2, then I hit a 5. I max low rolled into the max high roll. And we're back to being gamers, boys and girls. Here we go. Torterra popping it off. That's fair for that crit. I came up, took that thing out. That thing was such a beast. Alright, what is this? Is this Decidueye? Yeah. So you can have Sucker. Are you gonna Sucker me, bro? Because I kind of want to sub to see if they Sucker. And what do they, if they like Weep Blade or something, they Weep Blade. Like, I don't care, you know? Yeah, I'll do that. I meant sub. Yeah, I'm gonna sub, not Shell Smash again. Yeah, I'm gonna sub. Okay. Like, it doesn't cost me anything. What are you using, boys? U-turn. Oh! Oh! If I get to keep this, that's nuts. Even though I know I don't, it's super effective. Cool. You get to come in with something else that takes damage. Now, who's coming? Who wants this? Who wants this smoke? Who wants it? I wonder if I Oko that thing if I Shell Smash again. And you come with Azelf here. There's a lot of stuff they can still come in with. I think though the Decidueye should go down to like Bullet Seed plus Headlong Rush. I think that should go down if I get like a 3 or 4 hit. Okay, they know I want. They're trying to condition Bullet Seed. Ooh, do I just read this in Headlong Rush then? Because 2 Headlong Rush would KO the Decidueye. I think I do that. Because they're going to pivot it. They want to Regenerator procs. Okay, so actually, let me think about that then. Because like I can also... Yeah, I'm going to just go for the Headlong Rush because I don't want to get Shadow Sneaked. That being said, they have Quag. They have Quag. Almamola. Just think about what I want to send out after this. I'm rushing. Aqua Jet. Oh, good play, good play. Good play. Alright, what are we sending out here? They know we have Zoroark somewhere. The longer I save the Zoroark, the better it gets. But at the same time, I think like Espeon is just good here. Okay. Yeah, it's Psychic time. What do you really have that stops big Psychic here? Azelf? I could just read the Shadow Ball on that, and Shadow Ball is good into all of your stuff, honestly. That's actually a good play for me. Unless your Azelf's sashed. I'm going to Shadow Ball this, I think. Yep. I think Psychic would have KO'd, but let's see. It's hard to say. Flip turn's completely fine. There's nothing that they're going to come in with Azelf here. Yeah, I should have just Psychicked. It's fine. It's my fault. That's a misplay from me. Looking at things like, all things considered, if you just pivot in Azelf, you still get the same result, but like I tried to catch them making like that slight little misplay here. I can go into the Blissey here. I mean, I have to. It sucks, even though they're physical. Ooh, wait. If I go here, and then I get a hard pivot in there on that Zen Headbutt, that's really good, but like, if I go send out, this is such a hard situation. Alright, I know what I need to do. You lose the Espeon here, right? There's no way that they're ever going to let me really get a hold of this thing. And that's fine. Yep. I'm not ever going to get a hold of it. Our only out is to thunder this thing with Blissey. And that's completely fair. I wonder what item is on their Azelf. But I think we lose. We almost had something going. They had all the tech. Cool. Yeah, we lose. They're just going to pivot in Quag, I think. They might knock off, but they don't know if it's Zoroark or not. At least I don't have to report all the scores. That's one of the most annoying things, is like finding out who KO'd what. So, yep. They should be able to get this one. Cool. I gotta hit this Impera if I want even a shot. Serene Grace. Lay some waste. There we go. Alright. Do you pivot? Is this Quag? I don't see a way that we actually beat like the rest of their mons with Zoroark and Blissey, like honestly. Alomomola might be able to take good thunder damage, but like it's not realistic. Quagsire should, unless we freeze Quag, and it probably has, it might have Scald, it might not, but like this is just gonna be really hard. Because it's a physical Zoroark, and that Quag is just not gonna let us in. At least you know it's itemless, though. It's Rindo got used. So that's kind of nice. It'd be cool to get one more KO for a differential. But, yeah, we take these. Still faster than me. They have Decidueye, physical Decidueye. Maybe like AV. You're trying to Zen Headbutt, so I might as well just pivot in my Zoroark. And try and catch in on that. And then I can taunt your Quag, and if it's not something that, like if it is like a 4 attack Quag and it gets, sorry, 4 support Quag, you know? Yep, there it is. Alright. Cool. It sucks that Quag's already had its item lost, you know what I mean? But we have counter, so we don't know like what kind of mon it is. I want to see what we're knocking off here. Oof, big damage. AV baby. Now what really sucks about this is I can't, if I counter, you flip turn and you go into, what is that mon? You go into Decidueye, so that sucks. I do not have a good line into that. Maybe I just have to crit. Nah, I U-turn. Sucks, right? I have no other real options here. Yeah. So they're going to get all their generator procs they could ever ask for. If there's a way that we win this, I have no idea how we're going to make this happen. Oof, I could have just countered it, bro. That would have been funny. I'm going to get a free soft boil out of this, though. Like, I don't really care what they do here. I kind of need this soft boiled. I'm not afraid of this mon. Am I fast? I shouldn't be faster. Like, I shouldn't need to click Thunder versus it. They're probably going to try and bring in Quag, and I'm going to have that one turn to go for an Ice Beam Freeze. But knowing that that thing is like AV with Play Rough and stuff like that, we might be able to get something going. Like, Zorak can 100-0 counter it, you know? Alright, I'll take a free soft boiled. I wonder what they're going to use here. Maybe rocks? You don't need to ever show that flamethrower. It's a 20% chance to freeze on anything that actually can get a status move. Let's see if they just want to rip the Zen Headbutt again. I wonder if they want Zorak out. Encore's good. Okay. Knock off Encore. What are you using? Do I need to do anything weird? Because I don't want to lose my Zorak Sash. Like, I don't. I do anything weird, bro. I'm leaving. What are you going to do? Damage? Like, I don't care. He's going to come with Alma Mola, eat a Thunder? Like, those work for me, bro. Yep. Just Quag. Okay. He's just trying to get for a generator procs. We fight this thing with both of our mons, honestly. The counter from Zorak would get the KO. Yeah. I'm faster than it is. That's really good to know. Did not know that. Cool. Yeah, works. So yeah, when I have a chance to Thunder that thing, I'm going to take it. He's back at full. Alright, give me my one shot to go for a freeze. $20%. Never lucky.